Hi. It's going pretty well playing, like, air quotes, unorthodox characters for me. So I'm gonna play Kane, because we tried to play Kane a little while ago, and it's like one of the most horrendous things I've ever done. We got a luck upgrade in there, which is kind of nice, but we need some stuff that actually scales off of that. I'm not gonna touch any of this just yet. And, in fact, we have a red heart there. Let me quickly do one of these. Noted, noted. And then we can do this. And then we have a key up here. It's kind of like getting a key for 2 cents if we do this. In a way. In fact, even better, we can just pick up the luck upgrade. Oh my god, Jack, you're so smart. Freezing tears? Excuse me? Oh my god, he's a genius. And now we have something that scales off of the... Oh wait, it doesn't scale off of luck, it's like a % chance. Never mind, ignore me. And we came out of that with 4 coins, can you believe it? Amazing. This guy's so good at Greedier now. Oh my... Wow, wow. Anyway, good morning. It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning to... Hold on, let me... Good morning, it's Sunday. It's Sunday morning. And I've done a little bit of stuff today. I needed to get some work done. So I did a little bit of work. I put the clothes in to wash like I said I was gonna. I've just realized that, like, it's Sunday time of recording. This is gonna go out on Monday. It's gonna go out the next day. So, for you, the clothes have been washed. They have been long since washed. But they're probably drying by now. That reminds me, actually, I wasn't thinking, I literally just thought of this. At my last apartment, I bought, so this was about just over a year ago now. I purchased a drying rack, like a clothes horse. But I bought like a heated clothes horse because I was like, this is galaxy brain. This is gonna dry my clothes so fast. It did dry the clothes so fast, but it made them smell, oh my goodness. It made them smell really bad. I guess because it was wet, they were wet clothes and I was heating them. Which, like, when it started, one day I smelled myself and I was like, I smell disgusting. And I just showered and these are all freshly washed clothes. So this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I then thought about it a little bit and I went and, ran a test where I heat dried the clothes again. And I was like, you know what? The clothes smell like wet dog when I heat them. And it feels like it kind of makes a little bit of sense. I don't really know the science behind it, but it feels like taking something damp and then warming it up, in my head, that computes as like a recipe for something that smells terrible. So I stopped doing it. It was kind of as simple as that. We could get... Ooh, maybe there's like a fun synergy for red candle and car battery. I'm gonna take red candle just because I can. Dull. And then I'm gonna throw a flame at this guy. Like, blue candle would be better. I don't even know if we have blue candle unlocked. Have I ever had it before? Oh, and the freezing tears. What? The synergies here, man. This guy's a genius. He's so good at the game. Oh, this guy only goes once? Oh my god, this is unreal. He's so good at Greedier. He's cracked, man. He's cracked out. Look at this. What a composition. We need more coins. We're not going to get more coins. Unfortunately, our red flame will not be activating twice this run. I hate to say it. Oh my god, the freezing tears red candle is so good. Anyway, so I had the heat drying clothes horse and then it made all my clothes stink and I stopped using it. Oh my god. And now I just let my clothes dry normally. It takes ages. But you know what? My clothes don't smell like wet dog anymore. So in my head, that's just like, it's a no-brainer. I feel like it's a no-brainer in most people's heads. I'm not that, like I said, I think yesterday, I'm not that busy. Like, I'm busy, but I'm not busy enough that I can't just, like, let my clothes dry for a while. I need this suit tomorrow. I gotta go sue an innocent, like, fucking guy. I wanted to come up with something a bit funnier to say than guy, but I had nothing. Let's do this. One of these. Oh, you shouldn't have. And then we've got all our items from here, so we can just go down. Check for coins. Check for coins. I went to try and do a bit. I mean, you were there. You saw what happened. I went to try and do a bit, and I just kind of it fell over. I don't know. I'm gonna go sue, you know, some innocent guy who's claiming benefits to pay for his family because he ran away from a war zone. And this, you know, these wealthy white folks don't like that he looked at them funny. I don't know. I kind of don't want Shard of Glass. Not at the moment, anyway. It feels way too risky. Range up. Listen, the bit, sometimes it doesn't have to be funny, you know? Sometimes it could just be an attempt. They can't all hit. It wouldn't be fair on everyone else if all of my bits hit. Ow. What was I gonna say anyway, though? So the clothes horse thing, I got little more to add on the clothes horse. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna put that one to rest. I just wanted to tell you about it because it popped into my head. I haven't had time to, like, let that one ferment until, like, a really shit joke comes out of it. That one's gonna brew for a little while. Maybe in, like, a couple episodes time I'll bring it back and be like, oh, remember the clothes horse? Anyway, here's a bit. I do want to, like, on that subject though, I've been thinking about yesterday's monologue ever since. And the fact that, like, it just kind of fell on its face, you know? Like, I had stuff to say about my hair, and I just, like, bumbled over the fact that I don't use 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner for an hour. I mean, it wasn't an hour, but it felt like it. How to turn 20 minutes into an hour. That's what I should have called the episode. It's already up now, it's just called hair. Underwhelming. What? Sniped with the red candle. This guy is kind of ruining my stuff right now. Ow, 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 ow. But yeah, I wanted to talk about my hair more, just because, like, I feel like I had more stuff to say on the subject, so if I can milk one monologue for 2 episodes, I'm gonna do it. Let's just take... Actually, there's an HP upgrade down there. So, what was I saying? I just was going on about using 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and not doing so, actually. Oh my god, this sucks. Let's get rid of these, because they're, like, kind of the worst. Whoa! And the fact that, like, oh, yikes. That, like, ooh, okay, that was pretty nice. That doing so, for me in the past, has caused nothing but hair problems. Because growing, like I said before, I got this far anyway, into the monologue, that, growing up, my hair was always, like, incredibly flat and straight. And would never do anything, like, style-wise. And I realized that the reason for this is because I kind of performed every faux pas you can when it comes to hair care. Or at least, like, for, like, standard, I want my hair to do certain things and it's just not. I was, like, using too much product, and then I'd be like, this is too much product, and then use not enough product. I would probably apply it wrong as well, like I said. But then that on top of the 2-in-1, I've realized since using a dedicated conditioner, it just, like, I think that's kind of what's giving my hair the little bit of whoosh, like the little bit of life that it has, is just not using 2-in-1 for the sake of convenience. Because, like, I don't know, it's just, I mean, it's that in tandem with, ooh, we've got a good thing going though, is the problem. Ooh. I was gonna see if there was anyone on Discord that I could consult, but not really. Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the thick of it here. Let's have fun. There's +1 health up and a bunch of damage, though. It's just more reliable. We've got a build going. Listen, we have a build going, okay? Don't yell at me. It's just the smart thing to do. We have an actual build in play. In fact, there was like a cheap range upgrade, right? Yeah, we need that. Another cheap range upgrade, which I think we need. We got the Yes Mother transformation, which is worthless to me. These are all really good, though. Okay. We're in a pretty nice position now. Still not game run winning. Maybe I could have a little more confidence if we took Eden's Soul. Hard to say. We can afford a keep. Piercing Tears is kind of neat. Lots to think about. Anyway, I think the thing that I wanted to press on, this is kind of nice, was the hair product thing, if anything, because a lot of range ups here, a lot of range ups. We have so much range now. Give me some shot speed, and we're gonna snipe people. It was the hair product thing. It was really bad, man. I was legitimately, growing up, I was like one of those, I think it feels like a very British thing, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is universal. It definitely feels like teenager shit. To have like such an insane amount of gel in your hair that it becomes like, it becomes stone. You know? Just rocky hair. You could like I could have, I almost want to say I did at one point just like snap a piece of my hair off. Just because I was like, you know what, there's so much gel in here, let me just break a piece off for later. And so now I have, oh, here we go, it's a bit, everyone get ready, he's got a bit. So I broke off, I used to put so much gel in my hair I could snap pieces off, and now I'm saving it for when I eventually go bald. Listen, I've been told by a hair care professional that it's not hereditary, and then every other human being, and also the internet, assures me that it's hereditary, and every man in my family over the age of like 40 is bald. So like, it could not be hereditary, and I'm still like, I think it's coming for me, you know? At some point you gotta accept that every dude in your bloodline has befallen this nightmare. Just by sheer chance, the odds are against you. I'm a little nervous, just like at the moment. Not generally speaking. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the red candle. Maybe it's not worth it. I should have just taken the opportunity to get Eden's Soul going. Oh, there we go. We've lost a lot of HP here. Maybe I could do a little healing. That's enough. Oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Don't throw. Just breathe. Just don't throw. You've got one job, and it's to not throw. We should probably deal with the regular monstros first, just because they're easier to kill. This is intense. Like, all of a sudden. Okay, that's the regular monstros dealt with. Okay, I'm feeling good again. I'm feeling fine. Wow. So I graduated from, I mean, I've done some wacky stuff with my hair. Like, this is why it needed to be talked about, I think. We have 3 luck. I'm taking this. And just in case, no, I'm not taking that. I'm actually not taking that. We're playing as Kane? Right, okay. I thought we were playing as Maggie for a second. I got a little lost. Let's go ahead and take the HP upgrade. Oh no, I kind of like that. That's a shame. And then we'll take a couple of these. We'll take one of these. And we're going to go down. Wait. Yeah, okay. The shard of glass was kind of an insult. Yeah, I did some wacky stuff with my hair. Like, not like people have had wackier styles than I have. I was always going for the same thing. But the methods by which I tried to achieve it were dubious, to say the least. I remember I went through a real phase of the way that I would style my hair was that I would like just aggressive, like I would grip it and press it down and aggressively shake it about and like mess it up to the point where it would be all like my hair wouldn't be rough and styled and textured. It would be like frayed and fucked up. You know, it looked like someone had just taken to their hair to fuck it up. And not that it was like a cool, rough textured style like I was going for at the age of like 14, 15. And like, you know, this with like this age, I think a lot of people had some fucked up hair. I don't know. Maybe not so much in my generation. Maybe that was like I was kind of like late to the party, so to speak. But it, you know, I had fucked up hair nonetheless. I'm really trying to think of how to appropriately describe what I was doing. I really can't do it justice. It looked fucked up. It looked like a hairball, you know? Like when I think back to it, my hair did look like a hairball for a period of my life. Because I would just grip onto it and like, as if I was like towel drying, hold on. Trowel drying, trowel grilling, the hash singing, the gash pinging. As if I was towel drying my hair. But like there's no towel. Is kind of the action that was being executed. Whoops. Whoa! They honestly scared the crap out of me. Ow. How much damage does Bighorn do, man? Because it feels like maybe not that much. What was I saying? Ooh. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. I did that, and then I still kind of feel this a little bit now, but not nearly as much as I used to, but I used to be obsessed with the idea that I needed to, do my hair, like style my hair, the day before. We can just do this. Oh, I don't have any bombs. The day before, I wanted to have it styled. So I would have to, if I had somewhere to go on like a Friday, and I wanted to look handsome for the place I was going to on Friday, or the thing I was going to on the Friday, I would have to style my hair Thursday night. Or at least, yeah, I would have to style my hair Thursday night, and then go to bed, so that I woke up with like a kind of case of bedhead the next day. And that was the style I was going for. I think that taking that devil deal was a mistake. I think I should have just waited. I think I've maybe inted the run a little bit. Because the angel deals have a little more opportunity for like defensive items. And I think that's kind of what we need right now. We're not quite cut out for the we're not quite cut out for the danger game right here. We do have a lot of range. That's one thing we've got on lock is range. Brimstone. Brimstone. Oh, jeez, man. Here we go again. I can't take anything here. We gotta be careful now. I've made this run dangerous. It's a good thing we took those like 10 range upgrades now that we have Brimstone. Ha 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 ha. An HP upgrade in here would be nice. Opens all doors in the room, including secret rooms, challenge rooms, and the Mega Satan door. That's an HP upgrade. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, it worked? He's a genius? Okay. There could be money in here. There was a money in here. We're kind of... Ooh, Yum Heart's kind of nice. Although we have no way to regen our stuff. Never mind, it's not that nice. I think we just send it. The Brimstone get has put this run in like a whole new spot. You know? Things have changed. People change, Rod. People change. Ooh. Easy, easy, easy. How's that, is it a Kanye, it's a Kanye West documentary, right? Or a docu-series, at least? The Genius thing? It just, that popped into my head for some reason. I haven't seen it. I'm curious. I think I read something about it's just like a, you know, elements of it are like a diss on Beyonce or something. Like Beyonce got caught in the crossfire with Pete. Ow. A lot of needless damage taken, but that's okay. We can keep going, I think. I'll tell you what I have been getting into a little bit is I'm gonna become. I did a little bit last year, but I'm back on my BS and I'm ready to like get into it in a major way. Well, the Bighorn Brimstone is kind of crazy. I just shot like 3 bighorns at that poor guy. That with the freeze as well? Oh my god, the damage. The damage potential's out of control! Is documentaries. It might have been a little obvious that that's where I was going with that. Because I started talking about documentaries and then kind of got a bit lost. But, yeah, I got very into documentaries. Well, not very into. Like, I would say, compared to anyone else on Earth, not that into documentaries. But for me, tremendously into them. Ooh, we don't need you. We can use you. Hello. Uh-oh. But, for me, tremendously into documentaries. I'm gonna blow this up. Watched a bunch of, obviously, the man, the myth, the legend, Louis Theroux. And loved it. He's very, very good at what he does. And then after that, I was just kind of like, I feel like there's more Louis Theroux stuff I could watch, but I don't have access to it. It wasn't on Netflix. And then I just kind of fizzled out of it after that. And I found myself very recently thinking like, man, I want to watch more documentaries. And one that has been on my radar for a very long time that I just never really decided to watch, that I've decided now to give a chance, is Dark Tourist, which is also on Netflix. Which is, if you don't know what being a dark tourist is, dark tourism is just like going to like tourist traps that are kind of fucked up. So things that are associated with death or war or like just horrible stuff. Like each episode is sort of based on a country. And so episode 1 is Latin America, and there's some stuff to do with like Pablo Escobar, like border crossings from Mexico and things like that. And then episode 2 is about Japan, so it's like visiting nuclear zones and so on and so forth. Episode 3 is about North America, and it is a little bit funny. Because episodes like 1 and 2 are about like, you know, spooky, eerie, or unsettling places. Like in Latin America and Japan, to do with like terrible tragedies that happened. And while the same is to be said on a base level for North America, it is not captured in such a way. Like, the others seem like very insightful or nuanced looks at life in those countries. Damage up every time you get hit, applies up to 6 times. We don't have very much HP, I can't be doing that. I really can't be doing that. I have the sun, though? Maybe I could have done that. Tears up and shot speed up. Yeah, go on then. Why not? And then a few of these for the road. And I think we should be in pretty good shape for a win here, I'll be honest with you. The American one, they're just... Listen, I apologize if you're American and you don't take kindly to this, but, like, you guys are crackheads. Americans are out of their minds. Every other episode that I've watched so far has been, like, maybe even quite somber in places and quite, like, serious and emotional. The American one, he shows up and everyone he talks to is like, JFK was killed by QAnon. The deep state is trying to control our minds with nanobots in the coronavirus vaccine. That's not true. I'm memeing a little bit here, but like, it is a lot of people just like making seemingly light of very serious things that have happened in American history, and it's quite bizarre and very funny. Like a big part of it is Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee cannibal serial killer, and what's his name? David Farrier and his guest for the episode, or for this stint, who is joining him as the sort of resident contact expert on Jeffrey Dahmer. They go on what is essentially like a Jeffrey Dahmer ghost tour. Ow, I'm kind of playing like an idiot right now. And it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. This was like a regular-ass guy. There was no ghost story element to it. He's just a dude who killed people. And on the tour, they're like... this woman pulls out... They go to the club where he would, like, meet all of his victims and take them home. And they pull out a dowsing rod. Ooh. They pull out a dowsing rod and just start, like, trying to communicate and, like, have a seance with Jeffrey Dahmer's ghost. It's so weird. They're like, hey, are there any spirits present? And then she wobbles the rods a bit, and it's, like, you know, not subtle at all. And then she says, is it, you know, if there are spirits here, can you please move the rods back? And then the rods move back. And then they're like, if it's Jeffrey Dahmer that we're speaking with, please, please move the rods. And so the rods move again. And David and his guest are like, I'm kind of like, they're losing me a bit. I'm not so heavily immersed in the experience anymore. Now they've decided to just bust out the fucking dowsing rods to speak to Jeffrey Dahmer's ghost. He wasn't a magic man. He was just a dude. He just ate people. The whole America episode is so bizarre. I do, like, even if you're not that into, like, dark tourism stuff, like, you're not too into the morbid or the macabre, I do recommend you watch the North American episode of Dog Tourist, because it is very funny. There's another... I'm not going to tell you about any of the rest of it. I will talk about the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff, because the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff is hilarious. There is another section... Ow. I'm kind of getting messed up right now. What is this? This is kind of good for us at the moment. Ow. There is a section wherein right at the beginning, they're prefacing the tour, and this woman is talking about how Jeffrey Dahmer wanted like a sex slave or something like that. I'm getting stuck like picking things up and then fucking trying to unpick them up. There's too many explosives, dude. The bloody coin is saving my life at the moment. Ah, God. I'm so jawed. Please, I'm trying to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer over here. Ow. She's talking about how Jeffrey Dahmer wanted like a sex slave, so she was like he was like lobotomizing dudes so that they would like stay and have sex with him. And there we go. Jesus, we got there in the end. I couldn't really talk about Jeffrey Dahmer too much. I was a little lost in the situation. Wow, what a haul. 6, 7, 8, huge. We got 4, 5, 6, and then 6, 7, 8, right? And as soon as she mentions the lobotomies, some woman in the crowd goes like, ah. as if to say like, oh, lobotomies, what a dreamboat. It's bizarre. We've done quite a lot of the characters now. Look at that, we're on a 3 streak. Can you believe it? He's getting so good at Greedia. He is only saving like 5 pennies a piece, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. So what have we got? Blue Baby, Samson, Azazel, Lazarus, Apollyon, Bethany. That's not too bad, man. Anyway, if you made it this far into the episode, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!